Nicola Sturgeon has been warned that her dreams of independence come with many difficult challenges for Scotland. Former Permanent Secretary of the Department for Leaving the EU, Philip Rycroft highlighted some of the biggest issues facing Scotland on independence. While speaking on CNBC, he insisted there are many unanswered questions on the issue. He noted that Brexit had made independence more difficult for the nation, and Nicola Sturgeon will have to deal with these issues if she wants independence. He also highlighted that there would be significant economic difficulties for the country. Mr. Rycroft said, "There is no doubt that an independent Scotland would face some huge economic challenges. There is the big overhang of the deficit that was running pre-COVID at 8 to 9%, a lot higher than the UK as a whole. Brexit means there would be a whole bunch of really tough questions about how to handle a potential border with the rest of the UK. That is, if Scotland chose to rejoin the EU. There is the big question of the currency. Does it use the pound? Does it create its own currency? Does it ultimately go into the euro? Lots of really difficult and unanswered questions." Despite this, Mr. Rycroft explained why some Scottish people desperately wanted independence from the rest of the UK. He said, "At the end of the day, the debate about independence, it is about self-governance. It is about a sense of identity, and the challenge for the UK side of the debate is to persuade a sufficient people in Scotland that being British as well as Scottish remains a viable and long-term option for them." Dr. Niall McRae of the Bruges Group think tank also considered the possibility of Scotland rejoining the EU if it did somehow gain independence. He insisted it was unlikely the EU would welcome Scotland easily. He said, "The powers that be in the EU would have serious doubts about Scotland becoming a member in its own right. This is because in 2016, despite all media, all the establishment, universities in favour of remaining in the EU, 37% of the Scottish vote was to leave. That is an astounding figure given the way I remember when we were heading to the referendum they were saying no more than about 20 to 25% would vote against the EU."